First of all, it's great to be back on the practice field today with our guys. Half the practice was devoted to our older guys, just to get their base fundamentals back. They really responded well, had some great energy. The other part of practice, which is probably the most important at this point, is developing the young guys. We let those guys play some football. They were very excited. It was good for our coaches to see those guys, and really it was good for our coaches to spend some quality time with those guys. So that was good. Everyone practiced today, so I expect everybody to be ready for the bowl at this point after seeing what I saw today. Our update for our defensive staff for the bowl game: Lance Thompson will call the defense in the bowl game. Travis Williams will coach linebackers just as he did last year, which he did a very good job for us in that. Blake Gideon will coach the secondary, and of course Rodney will coach the defensive line. So I feel very good about those guys. As far as our defensive coordinator search, it's going well. I just want to make it clear I've not officially offered the job to anyone. Timetable is still the same, like I said, sooner rather than later, but I want to make sure we get the right person, and like I said, it's going well.
Questions?
Guess when would you like to make a decision? If you're saying Sean practice today, when would you like to make a decision on the quarterback?
We're gonna the next 3 days we're gonna do something very similar. Really, the next 2 days we're gonna do something very similar to what we did today. We'll really start as far as our game planning probably Thursday. So really start getting into that real good. So as it goes later in the week, we'll have more information as far as that position and other positions.
Other coaching positions you're talking about? Or,
Quarterback,
I'm sorry.
I think.
Yeah.
Did ask about the punters, quarterback?
It is
All right,
strictly
just want to
quarterback.
make sure that you asked a lot about the punters, so I got confused myself.
Gus, just having guys back out there and
Yeah.
looking fresh again. How important is that? Talking about quarterbacks especially, just to have those guys back healthy, just kind of give you a battle.
Yeah, it was good. They were excited to practice. You can tell that their bodies are feeling better. They've had some time off, which is always very good. And they're looking forward to the bowl, and they were excited today in practice. The older guys had a very good practice. Of course, the young guys, they're always ready to go this time of year. And like I said, it was very good for our coaches to see those young guys, because we redshirted some guys that we think are going to be excellent football players. And I think today it just really, confirmed that in a lot of different areas.
Gus, did everybody make their grades?
We expect everybody to be ready for the bowl.
I'm surprised at all that your initial target, your initial efforts with defensive coordinator weren't successful.
Well, like I said, I'm not officially offered the job to anyone, and you think about the timetable. We just got off the road recruiting yesterday, and we've been getting after that pretty good. So this is the first day that we've actually been off the road, and so no, I feel very good about our timetable, and I feel very good about getting the right guy.
Would you be willing to go through the bowl, through the AFCA convention?
I want to get the right guy, like I've said, and I'll stay with the sooner rather than later. Sooner, obviously, would be before the convention, but at the same time, I want to get the right person.
Will that person, will they have say of their whole staff regarding those?
No, I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to hire a defense coordinator first.
What went into your decision to name Lance your play caller for the bowl?
Well, you just look at our staff, and he's familiar with our defense. He's a veteran guy. These guys will work very closely together, and so that had a lot to do with it.
You talk about Blake Gideon. What are you expecting out of him?
Yeah, well, he knows the secondary very well, and so I think he'll do a very good job. He's done a great job GAing this year, and a very good understanding of the back end. Kids really respond to him, and he's going to be a very good coach.
Yes, without your defensive coordinator doing the interim, does it make you maybe focus more on just kind of fundamentals with those young guys during this week instead of
that's been our goal. I mean, our goal is these first 3 practices just get better at what we do. The fundamentals, offensively and defensively. We also spent some time in special teams, working primarily with the younger guys. So, that's a big advantage for these bowl practices, for that development of your your guys as far as fundamentals, development of your young guys, you know, and also evaluating your young guys, because a lot of these guys have been on the scout team all year, and they've been working on the offense, defense of other teams, and you can watch them, but when they start doing your offense, your defense, your special teams, you know, and they're actually competing for positions. So, you know, it's a really good thing as far as that goes.
In addition to practicing this week, anything else you guys are doing as a group?
We'll do some things with our guys in the evening, some things for our team. And, so this is a good time of year.
In your discussions with defensive coordinator candidates, what are some of the topics or common topics, issues that may be arising in those discussions from their perspective, from the candidate's perspective, or their?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into all the specifics.
Any concern about the future from their perspective, about players, about?
Like I say, I'm not going to get into specifics regarding the defense coordinator. Good try, though.
Have you hired a offensive analyst to replace Spike Bentley yet?
No, I'm not. And, you know, we're going to really focus on, you know, our defense coordinator first, and then we'll cross the bridge later. But if you look, you know, I'm very proud of a lot of those guys that have been off the field analysts, and now they're, you know, out in the college football world. All these guys are really good guys too, and they'll do extremely well. So that's just another one. So we're happy to help in that manner.
Gus, on that topic, have you had a chance to reach out to Dale McGee and congratulate him being moved?
You know, I talked to Dale last week. I've not since I saw that, but it doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, he's a first-class guy. He's a very good coach. He did a great job when he was here. He's a great high school coach, and did a great job in 2013 for us. So it doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, he's got everything it takes to be very successful.
Offensively, Gus, just what do you plan on specifically to help improve the running game? We spoke about that last week. Just what do you hope to do in that area, specifically in the ball game?
Well, you know, I think not just the running game, but, you know, our goal is to get better across the board. You know, offensively, it's good that we've got this time to prepare to try to improve in all areas, you know. And so running game, passing game, putting points up really is the main thing.
Gus, would you feel comfortable saying that Lance could get the promotion of defensive coordinator?
Like I said, I'm not going to go there
Okay.
with anything about the defense. He's going to call our defensive ball game, and I think he's going to do very, very good.
You've had time to actually sit back and reflect and get ready for this bowl game. Does this surprise you how much the offense has struggled overall? I think it's your second worst overall as a coach, and
Yeah.
when you look at over the years, it's actually the worst because offenses have become better over the last 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've answered that question a lot. I mean, I fully understand that, you know, we didn't do well offensively. And, you know, if you look at our history, we have done extremely well. Matter of fact, since we've been in the SEC, we've had some of the better outputs in the history of our league. So, but to answer your question, yeah, I totally get it, and I've had time not just in the off season or this last week, but during the season. And like I said already, we're going to get better, and we're going to improve, and our goal is to improve before the bowl game. So we're committed to doing that.
You spoke of the impact that Carl Lawson has. Obviously, it's fairly obvious, but statistically, there wasn't major differences between when he was on the field and he wasn't. So just what do you see as the difference with him and those?
You talking about his numbers?
No, about the defense's numbers.
Well, you know, I think it's fair to say, since when he came back, just his leadership, you know, it gave us an emotional lift. And, you know, I know that just from my standpoint, being on the sideline with his presence out there really helps us.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you all.